We are just 4 days away from our epic adventure in Africa, GMA on safari. Our advanced team is already there, sending back some spectacular images. Look at that from our drone video, just incredible.
Wow.
I'm leaving today to travel to the other side of the globe to report on a growing crisis unfolding in Africa, and ABC's TJ Holmes is already there in Africa, in Bella Bella, South Africa. He's on the front lines at a wildlife reserve this morning. And TJ, who's that little guy you have with you?
Did you say little guy?
I did.
I want to introduce you all to a friend of mine.
That's awesome.
This is Chova. This is one of the iconic, famed African elephants. And don't let the smile on my face or the tone of my voice fool you. This is absolutely terrifying to be standing next to an animal that weighs 6,000 pounds. But Chova, as long as I don't run out of food, we're going to be okay. But even though these animals have been on the planet for millions and millions of years, we're still just starting to scratch the surface of what they can do. Not a care in the world. But it's not all fun and games for this little guy and the small group of elephants at this private reserve, Adventures with Elephants in Bella Bella, South Africa.
He's still a baby, so for him to reach his full size, he's going to more than double in weight.
Chova's a 20-year-old baby?
He's about 18 to 20 years old now, yeah.
Chova is about to be put to the test. He's part of an extensive research and training program to determine if an elephant's incredible sense of smell could be used to save lives.
The other jars have fabric inside that haven't been in contact with any people. These two specific ones, a guy has been wearing them inside his shirt for the morning. Okay. So they smell like one of our handlers. I'm going to put one jar into the line up here, and the other jar I'm going to use to introduce to the elephant, and then he has to find this jar using the smell from this one, basically.
Do you all make sure he doesn't peek?
Yeah, you got to make sure he doesn't peek too.
But Chova gets a little stage fright.
So he skipped past it on that one.
He misses the correct jar a couple of times. All right, we're going to see how Chova does.
That's the one. You got it.
But Chova recovered and today had about a 50% success rate.
Good boy.
We've trained them to track people. They can track you through the bush as well as a bloodhound.
These elephants have already done research with the U.S. military, among others, to potentially help sniff out explosives, disease, and even poachers.
We're working on other human-elephant conflict solutions. And the idea is to take what we've learned here and use that to help save elephants and people.
He's very responsive, and he does it all for a treat.
Okay, as long as you got treats, you're good.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, many of us have heard about the plight of the African elephant. Estimates say that about maybe 100 a day are being poached around the continent of Africa. That's not the case here in South Africa necessarily, but it's certainly the case. Some are thinking it's getting to the brink almost of extinction, maybe within a couple of decades in some countries in Africa. So we hate to hear that. But Chova's doing well, flourishing here, enjoying the treats. Chova, give him some. Chova, shake. Chova, shake. Chova got stage fright. Chova. But Chova, again, in good shape. Chova's in good shape here, as long as he's got food. But 6,000 pounds is a little intimidating, but still a gentle creature, guys.
TJ, I've been following you, living vicariously through you on your Instagram feed. So far, you've been to so many places already and talking about the importance of wildlife conservation. Do you have a favorite part so far?
Yep. A favorite part so far, you know, it was very cool to see the baby rhinos the other day. That was great. We saw a baby elephant here the other day, but again, on the baby rhino part, which our viewers will hear more about, the only reason I saw that baby rhino is because its mother had been poached. So that's unfortunate. Again, what's happening to the elephants here has been really unfortunate. Not the case here in South Africa, but Robach, where you're going, to Tanzania, the problem there has just been awful in terms of the numbers of elephants have been decimated by poachers out there.
Yeah, we need to keep these majestic creatures alive and well and populated. So it's so important to shine a spotlight on all this. TJ, anything I should pack? I'm just enough underwear. I didn't count out right, so I'm having a problem right now.
Oh, no. It must be Friday.
Everybody's got such a case of radical honesty this morning.
It's a recurring theme.
Right.
It really is. The whole show.
Maybe it's the malaria pills, guys. Maybe it's the malaria pills. Our GMA Safari is coming up Tuesday. You don't want to miss it.
We're going to pack some for him. You'll bring some?
I'll bring some for him, yeah.